Something Soweto speaks out after his song was used by DA at Manifesto launch. Something Soweto speaks out after his song was used by DA at Manifesto launch. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones. Soweto TV, please subscribe. South African musician and songwriter Something Soweto, born Samkelo Mdolomba, has broken his silence after his music was used by the Democratic Alliance at their Manifesto launch. The emergency hitmaker, who recently made headlines when DJ Maphorisa revealed that he had to persuade the star to feature on his song Emcimbini, took to Twitter to address the situation. In a video reshared by Something Soweto, two men can be seen performing his songs at the DA's event. The musician expressed his appreciation for every rendition of his work, writing, "Geez, man, talk about crossing over. I appreciate every rendition. Bring it home, boys." The use of his music by a political party and his subsequent response have sparked a flurry of reactions on social media. While some netizens expressed their dislike for the performance at the DA Manifesto launch, others focused on Something Soweto's reaction. The incident highlights the intersection of music and politics and the power of rendition. By resharing the video and expressing his appreciation, Something Soweto has shown that he values every interpretation of his work, regardless of the context in which it is performed. This is not the first time that the musician has found himself at the center of a public discussion. His collaboration with DJ Maphorisa on the song Emcimbini was a topic of conversation after the DJ revealed that he had to convince Something Soweto to feature on the track. Despite the controversy, Something Soweto continues to focus on his music. His response to the use of his music at the DA Manifesto launch shows his commitment to his craft and his appreciation for the power of music to cross boundaries and bring people together. As the story continues to unfold, it remains to be seen how this incident will impact Something Soweto's career. However, one thing is clear: his music has touched many people, and his appreciation for every rendition of his work is a testament to his love for music and his respect for his audience. Looking at another news, DA leader John Steenhuisen warns that the MK party is gaining millions of votes from the ANC. In a compelling address during the Democratic Alliance's DA election manifesto launch, party leader John Steenhuisen delivered a somber warning about the fading fortunes of the African National Congress ANC and the ascendancy of the MK party as a potent contender in South Africa's political landscape. Steenhuisen's remarks, set against the backdrop of a fiercely contested election season, drew attention to the diminishing support for the ANC and the surging influence of the MK party. He stated, "The ANC was already on its knees before Jacob Zuma's MK party entered the frame. MK party is devouring millions of ANC votes, underscoring the DA's perception of the evolving political dynamics in South Africa. Observers resonated with Steenhuisen's comments, acknowledging the ANC's recent struggles, marked by internal divisions, corruption allegations, and economic challenges. Once hailed as the vanguard of the anti-apartheid movement, the ANC now grapples with mounting disillusionment from voters disheartened by its governance record. The DA's Manifesto launch served as a platform to articulate its vision for a more accountable and transparent government, presenting a stark contrast to the perceived shortcomings of the ANC. Steenhuisen emphasized the necessity of decisive leadership and bold reforms to address the pressing challenges confronting the nation. As South Africa braces for a highly contested election, the emergence of the MK party introduces a new layer of complexity to an already fragmented political landscape. Despite the ANC maintaining its dominance in national politics, its grip on power becomes increasingly precarious, with rivals like the MK party competing for a share of the electorate. Concerns have been raised by critics about the potential for heightened polarization and instability in the lead-up to the elections as competing parties strive for supremacy. The emergence of splinter factions such as the MK party poses a threat to further fragment the political landscape and undermine efforts to build consensus on key issues. As the election campaign unfolds, the DA's warning about the ANC's decline and the rise of the MK party stands as a poignant reminder of the evolving dynamics shaping South Africa's political future. Whether the ANC can halt its decline in popularity and regain the trust of delusioned voters remains uncertain. But one thing is evident: the upcoming elections will be closely scrutinized as a gauge of the country's democratic health and political stability. Someone commented and said, "We know that movie. Where is Cope? Where is Areta?" and many more. People might be delusional with the ANC, but when it comes to choosing home, it's always home. And the thing that makes even worse is that all these parties, including the DA, wherever they are, they're talking about the ANC. That's why the ANC is so popular. Even you decide to ditch it, people will promote it until you go back. Another one commented and said, "Why is he so worried? If MK is gaining votes, it's going to be sad news for his Zionist party." Looking at another news, ANC calls upon Thabo Mbeki to secure electoral victory in Western Cape. ANC deploys former President Thabo Mbeki to challenge DA's dominance in Western Cape. In a bold move aimed at reshaping the political landscape of the Western Cape, the African National Congress ANC has strategically deployed former President Thabo Mbeki to challenge the Democratic Alliance's DA stronghold in the region. This calculated decision reflects the ANC's determination to disrupt the DA's electoral dominance and regain political influence in this key battleground province. Thabo Mbeki, a highly regarded statesman and former leader of South Africa, brings a wealth of political capital and a deep understanding of the country's socio-political dynamics. The ANC hopes to leverage Mbeki's experience, stature, and influence to sway voters in its favor, signaling a commitment to offering a compelling alternative to the DA. The Western Cape has historically been fiercely contested, with the DA maintaining a stronghold on power. Mbeki's deployment is a strategic move by the ANC to tap into discontentment with the DA's governance and present. The ANC aims to address pressing issues such as service delivery, inequality, and unemployment, using Mbeki's presence to galvanize supporters and attract undecided voters. Mbeki's reputation for diplomacy and pragmatism is seen as a potential asset, capable of bridging divides within the ANC and uniting disparate factions. The ANC strategy, however, faces challenges as the DA remains a formidable opponent with a loyal support base and a track record of effective governance in the Western Cape. As the election approaches, all eyes will be on how Thabo Mbeki's strategic deployment unfolds and its implications for the political landscape of the Western Cape. The ANC's resolve to challenge the DA's dominance underscores the significance of this move, making the upcoming election a pivotal movement in South Africa's political history. Someone commented and said that they want it to be like other provinces. Another one commented and said, 2024 victory for the multi-party coalitions for change in the whole South Africa. They are the only party who can control law and order, the judiciary, and curb corruption and fraud in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. John Swiner TV. Please subscribe. Bye for now. Till we meet again next time. Hi khensile hi ta vona nakambe loko hi tlhela hi hlangana nkarhi lowu taka. Inkomu.